Little town, what a quiet village. Sorry, I'm not gonna open it that way, okay. Hey everybody, how you do? I'm Gunnarolla here today in the beautiful town of Banff, Alberta, Canada, to show you what to do here in the summer. Let's go. There is a ton to do in Banff all year round, but summer is my favorite time to visit, and in this video, you'll find out why. In town, you can dine at one of the many bustling patios or shop local, national, or international brands. Situated in the heart of Banff Avenue, today we're checking into the iconic Mount Royal Hotel. Although this property dates back over 100 years, you wouldn't be able to tell thanks to massive renovations a few years ago. Alrighty, time to check in. Our room is modern and spacious, the perfect spot to freshen up before a day of exploration. On the top floor, you'll find spaces to recharge and relax, like in one of their rooftop hot tubs with a pretty epic backdrop. If you want to be in the center of the action, Mount Royal has it all. Let's grab a bite just across the street at the Uprising Bake Shop and Espresso Bar. All right, perfect way to start the day. We got a hot bevy, and you ready for this? Look at this. Oh. An apple custard slice. Good morning. The custard perfectly balances out the tart of the apple, the spices, and we pull it all together with the pastry. And a cameo by Rome Transit. Rome Transit is one way to get around town, but if you're looking to do it in style, you might want to consider booking an upgrade. We get to be at the front. Yeah. Do I get to drive the car too?
Yeah! And park it.
Open-top touring is a unique, vintage-inspired way to explore Banff in a vehicle modeled after the classic open-top cars used to tour guests in the 1930s. With the help of an expert guide, you'll be treated not only to some stellar views in a comfortable carriage, but lots of facts you may not have known about the town of Banff and surrounding area.
Mentioning about to do a mental picture of that grassy patch? We're up at it right now.
Thanks for the lowdown, Caroline. That was a pretty swanky ride. Ring-a-ding-ding, indeed. Next, we're grabbing lunch at Shoku Izakaya, right next to the Mount Royal Hotel. As Banff's first izakaya, Shoku serves up a menu of Japanese-inspired cuisine in a sleek and open setting. Look at the size of these oysters. Like any izakaya, this place really comes alive in the evening, but it's just as great for a chill lunch. And make sure not to skip out on dessert. It's amazing. Next, we're hitting the road and heading out to Lake Minnewanka, about a 25-minute drive from the town of Banff. Be warned that it gets pretty busy in the summer, but this view, totally worth it. At Lake Minnewanka, you can take a sightseeing cruise or get on the water at your own leisure. Just be sure to make reservations in advance since spots fill up super quick. You could also just lounge on the beach and get your fill of mountain therapy. Get up here. Okay, I got up. Wow. We're back in Banff to explore the Bow River. You can rent a canoe, kayak, or stand-up paddleboard from the Banff Canoe Club, but be warned, the views are breathtaking. Canoeing the Bow River is a quintessential Canadian activity and should really be at the top of your list if you're exploring Banff. The sun sets pretty late during the summer here, and there's no shortage of places to meet and eat. We're gonna call it an early night because we've got a full day ahead. We're hitting the road again this morning, but not in a car. We're renting bikes, one of my favorite outdoor activities, and heading along Vermilion Lakes to the Bow Valley Parkway. Since 2020, a portion of the Parkway has been closed off to car traffic to allow runners and cyclists to get some physical activity while remaining physically distant. Let's hope the trend continues. You can head out all the way to Johnston Canyon, a local favorite for hiking and views. This journey could take a half to a whole day, so make sure to plan accordingly. We're back in town to fuel up, this time at Farm and Fire, located in the Elkin Avenue Hotel. This restaurant serves up a menu of farm-fresh, wood-fired creations, from flatbreads to inventive veggie and meat dishes. If you're a fan of farm-to-table food that's bold and flavorful, this is a spot to check out. Our visit to Banff wouldn't be complete without a trip to Sulphur Mountain. Although you can do this one as a hike, nothing beats the experience of taking the Banff Gondola. Trust me on this, I've done it a few times. At 2,281 meters into the sky, treat yourself to panoramic views of 6 mountain ranges, the Bow Valley, and the town of Banff. It's almost 9 p.m. and the sun's still there. So take advantage of those longer daylight hours in Alberta. Maybe bring some hair gel. We started our day with a vintage tour, so it's only fitting that we end with a visit to the Radiant, a restaurant, lounge, and performance venue that features some bold Art Deco decor. All right, super fun old-timey vibe here, and they've got a charcuterie for your dog. On the menu, you'll find an even mix of upscale shareable plates and entrees, all executed with great care. Oh yeah. Bon appetit. Can I get another one? This was one of our favorite meals in Banff and definitely a place to check out if you're celebrating a special occasion. All right, amazing times in Banff. We've only just scratched the surface. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. La prochaine.